What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 4x4 Mania. And the long-awaited Lowrider tune is today. And this is just going to be a short video. If you want to see this thing in action, there is, I'll just link to it in like the pinned comment. Okay, I'll link to the video where you can see this thing running and everything like that for it. So we'll just get into the vehicle setup. Obviously, everything is fully upgraded. Parts wise for the body, I didn't even come in here at all, so everything's stock. I probably should look at it because there may be like maybe a better bed for being low and slow, but I doubt it. No, definitely not, because the stock bed's definitely the best bed for that. You don't really need anything else. So obviously we'll just start off with the suspension, okay? Pro, independent, front, and rear, because they just needed it. I thought the independent would not have all showing, but shit happens. Maybe in the future we will get a version of the bed for the Yoda that's, mini truckable, and just like a box back here, just a box to like hide the suspension coming all the way up. Honestly, that's all you really need. So like suspension for the we'll start off with the front here. 0.66 for the travel. Spring rate 43,824. There's no progressiveness, obviously. And I basically, for the rear, was identical with it as close as I could get. Obviously, the travel just didn't want to go further on the rear. And then the shocks, I don't think I changed anything about the shocks. I just left it alone at 1,500. But then for the portals, axle track, well, obviously no portals. Track width negative 0.119. Axle stretch is at 0.083. Don't ask me why I put axle stretch on it. I think that was to correct it and make it sit exactly flush with the fender, something like that. Sway bar rate all the way up, camber angle all the way down, and that's the same thing for the rear. Except axle stretch is at 0.45, and track width 118, obviously. So it's a very simple build, and very stiff. It actually bounces. If you drop it, it actually does bounce. So it's actually kind of funny in that one, because you could just see it all bouncing and shit as it goes down like an actual flat road. If you ever find decent little flat road place to go driving. So it's a decent little, it's just very simple. Very, very simple. I didn't change anything about my setup, so no, I don't want to accept it. Vehicle setup, I left the tire pressure, or I turned it up. I turned it up, I think. Backfire muffled, forced induction and muffled, just to kind of give it that mini truck feel. I left the diffs at, they're all strong, brake bias, nothing, fuel mixture, didn't change it, didn't change the final drive. Maybe I changed the low range. Obviously no detuning. Did remove the winch, and, yeah. Very simple build. Very, very simple. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, though. You can improve upon it. If you improve upon it, awesome. Yeah, it's just a simple build. Very, very simple. But it's a mini truck fucking, and it's in an off-road game where it doesn't belong. But you can adjust the camber, so I just had to do it. Just had to be done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.